Hey everybody, thanks for dropping by the Star Wars headquarters. Hope you're all doing well. And yes, DICE was officially at some point working on a Battle Royale mode for Star Wars Battlefront 2. And this was all revealed on Twitter thanks to a conversation that took place between a fan and one of the community managers at DICE. And we're going to take a look at this conversation to see what it reveals about this Battle Royale mode that was prototyped over at DICE for Battlefront 2. So let's jump right into it and take a look at it. So it all started off when the community manager posted about Battlefield 5's Battle Royale mode called Firestorm. Because if you don't know, Ben Walk, the community manager, is heading Battlefield 5 as well, and he posted this tweet about Battlefield 5's Battle Royale mode, which of course launches on March 25th. Now, in response to that, a fan by the name of Godzilla said, "Battlefront Battle Royale confirmed?" And then Ben surprisingly responded and said, "Fun fact, we did a prototype, but decided to focus on the Clone Wars heroes and new game mode instead." So there it is. It is official. DICE was prototyping a Battle Royale mode at some point in development. Now, I will start off by saying this. I am grateful that they decided to focus on the new game mode and the new heroes instead. Because, you know, the new game mode to me is what truly will bring back Battlefront 2 in a big way. That is, if the new game mode is good to begin with. And of course, the new game mode releases on March 26th for Battlefront 2, and it's going to include, you know, where you can capture command posts and then take down capital ships as well. So just from that description of the new game mode, I think DICE definitely made the right decision to focus on that new game mode instead. Because again, I think that's the heartbeat of the Star Wars community. You know, fans have been asking for a mode like a conquest mode for a long time now, you know, that we have here at the Star Wars headquarters. So I'm really grateful that DICE decided to take that path instead of going the Battle Royale route. Now, with that said, you know, after the new game mode is released for Battlefront 2, the new Conquest-style game mode on March 26th, should DICE continue the path of, you know, looking at a Battle Royale game mode for Battlefront 2? Should they pursue that game mode and add it in Battlefront 2 later on? Now, my opinion is this. You know, we already have Apex Legends. We are having the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale mode releasing on March 25th. We have games like Fortnite, PUBG, and so on. All of these Battle Royale games that my opinion is they really shouldn't make a Battle Royale mode for Battlefront 2. I don't think it's necessary at this point. You know, I think it's something that is becoming oversaturated. And if you look at the Battlefront community, you don't see a lot of people, you know, coming together and asking for a Battle Royale mode. In fact, I don't see anyone asking for a Battle Royale mode for Battlefront 2. Not at the moment, at least. Now, there might be some people that do want a Battle Royale mode for Battlefront 2, and that's not a bad thing, of course. There's going to be definitely the audience that would want a Battle Royale mode for Battlefront 2, but the question is that the right path that DICE should take at this point for the Battlefront franchise? Do we really need another Battle Royale type of game in the Battle Royale space, or has it already become too crowded? And I already gave my opinion on that. I think it's already become too crowded. You know, there's so many Battle Royale games that I think Battlefront 2 should do something unique, and I think that they should really focus their efforts on the new game mode that they're releasing on March 26th, the Conquest-style game mode, where we will be able to capture command posts. You know, there's going to be new reinforcements introduced in this game mode with the Droid Commando and the ARC Trooper. We're going to be able to go inside of capital ships and take down these capital ships as well. And again, just from this description, it sounds absolutely awesome. And I think DICE is making the right decision by focusing on this new game mode. And I would rather have them develop new maps like Mustafar and Coruscant for this new large-scale game mode that's like Conquest mode, instead of putting all of their effort into another Battle Royale game mode. Again, I don't think we need another Battle Royale game in the space. So let me know what you think about this in the comments. Would you like to see DICE eventually focus on a Battle Royale mode for Battlefront 2, or would you rather have them put all of their effort into making new maps for the new Conquest-style game mode that's releasing on March 26th? So that's a question I have for all of you. I'm really curious to see what you all have to say about this because, you know, again, DICE, they're always watching our videos. They're always listening to your feedback because you are their fans, and your feedback is super important, and they're really listening to you all so they can improve the game and really take your feedback into consideration. Now, moving on, we are bringing back top comments. That's right. So if you leave a comment in one of our videos, we will feature it in an upcoming video. And today, we're featuring comments when we asked you guys what 3 Star Wars games or what Star Wars games would you like to see developed in the next couple of years. So what brand new Star Wars games would you like to see, you know, Lucasfilm, Disney, and EA focus on in the coming years? And we're going to start off with one of the top comments, which was posted by Max Dayton. He said, Republic Commando 2, and I totally agree with this. I think that a Republic Commando 2 would be amazing, and you know, it's been so long since we've seen a Republic Commando game, of course, and I think it would be a perfect game for, you know, Disney and Lucasfilm and EA to consider developing in the future. But the question is, who would develop it? You know, DICE is already working on the Battlefront series, and that already takes up probably, what, 99% of their efforts or 100% of their efforts. So I don't think they could take on a Republic Commando game, of course. So I think I nominate Respawn Entertainment. So I nominate Respawn Entertainment for a Republic Commando game. They have a lot of experience, as you know, with first-person shooters. They developed Titanfall series. They also developed Apex Legends, of course, and they are developing the upcoming Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So I think they're a perfect fit. What do you guys think? Because after all, again, perfect combination. They developed first-person shooters already. They're developing a Star Wars game. Perfect fit for a Republic Commando, in my opinion. So if I was EA and Disney, I would be eyeing Respawn Entertainment for a new Republic Commando game for sure. Now, let's move on to the next top comment, which was posted by Adam. Adam said, Knights of the Old Republic 3. I totally agree with this. I think it's time that Disney revisits the Old Republic era and gives us a Knights of the Old Republic game. That would be so cool. Now, I do want to say something in regards to the possibility of a Knights of the Old Republic 3. I would like to see this game be more action-based instead of turn-based. I would like it to be a lot more action-based, similar to how BioWare has transformed their recent games into more action-oriented games. Like, you know, Anthem is really focused on action. You have these games going more into the action direction, I should say. So I would not want it to be turn-based. I hope I'm making that clear. I would not want it to be a turn-based game. I would want it to be focused on really good action controls, really good animation, where you can build up combos. Also, I'd want it to be, of course, where you can design your own character and, you know, build up those stats. But yeah, what would you like to see in a Knights of the Old Republic 3 game? Post your comments, and it could be featured as a top comment. Now, speaking of top comments, let's go on to the next top comment by Last Panda. Last Panda wants to see Force Unleashed 3, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga Remake, and open world Star Wars game with AAA quality. And I could not agree more with this. Force Unleashed 3 would be absolutely amazing, and with an open world Star Wars game with AAA quality, can you imagine the possibilities? We've talked about that before. I would like to see an open world Star Wars game where you can create your own hero, like a Sith, a Jedi, or, you know, a clone captain or commando, maybe a smuggler or bounty hunter. You know, the possibilities could be endless. And we were talking in our streams, I think it was yesterday, about how an open world Star Wars game would be cool if it would allow you to have your own ship, like an Arc 170, and you could customize this ship, go inside of the ship, paint it, you know, add decals to it, and so on. I think that would be so cool. But Leave your opinions in the comments. What features would you love to see in an open world Star Wars game? And finally, let's take a look at a top comment by General of Chaos. General of Chaos wants to see a new Empire at War, and I totally agree with this statement, because right now, you know, the strategy genre for games, it's kind of weak at the moment. I think it is, at least. I could be wrong about that, but, you know, back in the day, I used to be a huge strategy game fan myself. I played tons of StarCraft. I would play Warcraft, Age of Empires, Rise of Nations. You know, I was a huge fan of strategy games, and that's where I actually started covering video games. So that's a little bit of a fun fact for you. So if you didn't know, that's where me and my bro started. We started with strategy games. That's all we covered, and that's what we really focused on. And I would love to see a Star Wars strategy game that was on the PC and was a really high quality AAA strategy game. None of this, you know, cell phone, mobile only strategy stuff anymore. I want to see a full-blown strategy game where you can play it on the PC and you can have fun with your friends and really experience Star Wars the way it's meant to be experienced, as a PC desktop experience with awesome combat. So, what would you like to see from a strategy game? If you're a strategy fan, let me know what you'd like to see. And do you think that this would kind of revive the strategy gaming market? I certainly do. I think it'd be awesome to see. But I'll stop rambling there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, we're bringing back your top comments, so feel free to leave a comment down below, and it could be featured in an upcoming video. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you always.
Wow.